Oh, hush here. How you doing, America? How you doing? I guess this is for all us un-American Americans, I guess. Anti-American Americans. What does that mean? And the proud to be American, we don't need to apologize for anything. Maybe very American, but it's not very Christian. No. Joe, the skinhead wannabe plumber, the plant, the $40,000 a year man, uses the phrase of the Ku Klux Klan that stood for their position on slavery and Jim Crow laws that included lynching. I mean, that was the statement of, I'm proud to be American and we don't need to apologize for anything. That's what they did with that stuff back then. Jim Crow laws that include lynching. I'm from a smaller town. I lived next to the dump before I moved into the town. I lived next to the dump till I was 12. The kids would sing a song, over the hump, bump, bump, and past the dump, dump, bump. Because we used to walk to school while everybody else rode the bus, and they sang that song to us walkers. Coming because we lived by the dump. Then I did, when I was 12, move from there to the great big city, 2,300 people. Does that make me more American than a New Yorker? Sorry about that. Or does my skin color cancel out that equation? Pat Buchanan tried to explain the correlation of leftist and right-wing extremism by invoking the Klan. Chris Matthews was missing the point. But Joe the plumber was the topic, along with the person which we have that came from Alaska to succeed from, to succeed in the post of upgrading Dick Cheney's position. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Well, the danger is, super librarian from one of the palest towns in the palest state, married to followers of Joe the secessionist, at whose conference she spoke in front of a camera in 2006, stating, I agree with your policies. Yeah, I agree with your policies. And all that kind of stuff. Betcha, Which, as stated by Joe Vogel, Joe the secessionist, he said that he was an Alaskan, not American, and has no obligation to the Constitution of America, and that Alaska needs to secede from the states. She, who just flew in a few months ago, saying she didn't even know what the vice president's job is or what he does, and she doesn't mind wrecking the social structure of the lower 48, for when she finishes destroying the fabric of our society, let me get that right now, she can tiptoe back to Northern Territory and look at Russia from her porch. She's even got disciples, like the Congresswoman from Minnesota, Michelle Bachmann. Did you hear that? Good night, man. That was the worst thing I ever heard for a U.S. elected representative official to be saying, who use synonyms as liberal, leftist, and un-American. Yeah, that's going to all be the same thing. And that members of Congress should be investigated for being un-American. Now that's going too far. Now come on, man, that's going too far. Shiggity, man, this muffin fuffin shiggity is the last straw. Republicans have been calling everybody that criticizes their positions as un-American, unpatriotic, and other diversive terms that separate Americans once again. It's smoke and mirrors. And while hitting with the smoke of deception, using the mirrors of hate to let folks know he's not like us. Even as far as invoking Jesus and making Obama seem divine, for one meaning of holy in the Hebrew language is other, different. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm an American from a small southern town. But my mama taught me to apologize when I'm wrong. I guess Joe the plumber, anarchist, believes when you're white, you're right. Oh, no need to apologize for that, I guess. The good book taught me to apologize to God and man. Excuse me. These are the people that want to spread democracy around the world now. Check this now. If we want to spread this junk we're doing right now to everybody. And don't understand that the world is watching, listening, and waiting to make a decision. Form an opinion. Daily, every day. They form a different opinion every day, a lot of them. When we parade a hate-spitting, unapologetic American back to the rhetoric of hate-spitting, unapologetic, back the rhetoric of hate-spitting, unapologetic Republican candidates for the highest office of the land. You understand why there are folks around the world who don't seem to like us too much, huh? So we got to get out and vote. That's what we got to do. We got to vote, honey. You gotta vote, children. Everybody gotta vote. It's called a bailout when Congress and the president throw money at Wall Street, or John McCain even chose to call it a rescue. But not just Republicans, but I just watch the news, and John McCain is calling health care, welfare, and tax breaks for the poor and middle class as socialism. He called the tax breaks welfare. If a person's so poor that they're paying zero tax, they need welfare. I've been there. I know you need daggone tax breaks. You need the government to kick you something, because they're not just people who make money work hard. Most of them don't work hard. Poor Joe the plumber think he's going to work hard and become a millionaire. They got him back for food. You know what I'm saying? So, we need to get out and vote. The more poor and middle class that vote, the more votes we'll have for the Democratic nominee. Now check that and remember that. So all you poor folks, middle class folks who choose not to vote because you're working too hard, or you don't have a ride, or whatever, make your hind parts get out there and vote. 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 We need that. Barack Obama showed good judgment in selecting Joe Biden. Joe Biden was my first choice for president before the primary left him short, left him behind. So good judgment. Picking somebody wise and knows and knowledgeable and can handle the job himself. John McCain picked Sarah Palin. Enough said. Ha ha. Oh, Keith Oldman. You can use any of this if you like. Peace out. Hush and Hersh, y'all, with that mess. Pull the country back together. We don't need diversion.